Test, test, test. Okay, good. We're good. We're good. Doom, doom, doom. Okay. We are live. Randy with the super valuable membership. Wow. That's amazing. Thank you. And Work It with 6-month resub or 6-month membership. That's amazing. Dude, Tonlo, 6 months, super valuable. That's awesome. Oh, my back, dude. I've been sitting so much. Been sitting a lot. I have my massage hook. Ooh. I do. Oh. Yeah, if you guys ever have back problems, get yourself a Thera hook. I don't really have back problems. It's just I just sit a lot. I don't mean to, but wait, Chromie? Did I get my TM40 working? Oh, are you talking about from the comments in that old video? Yes. I used for the entire season. I used my TM40. The only thing I had issues with was I was having huge problems with the mech frame, and I still do. Like I played all of ICC with a mech frame that didn't quite seat right, which is super annoying. So I had like a frame leak. But I know that there's like a lot of adjusting that you need to do to get it right, but it just seemed a little extreme for me. I'll probably take it to World Cup and try to get it seated correctly or something. Because I tried everything. I've tried to adjust those screws so many times. I don't know if like at one point I just kind of forced it and it caused problems, but it's super, super annoying. But oh, all right. Well, hey, welcome. You'll be at Cup. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm hoping to do. I'm not sure what the announcement is on like a meet and greet, as far as like the, because if you guys remember last year they had like a panel to meet like different creators and stuff. I think there was like Rai Guy Media, Matt the Gym Rat, and stuff like that. Yosh Designs. So I don't know if they're doing that again this year, but if they are, I think I'm gonna be a part of it. I'm not sure yet because I don't even know if it's happening. But so anyway, that should be good. But I'm hoping to meet up. I would like to do like a big dinner or something where we all meet at a restaurant or whatever. And I don't know if that's really like, I don't know if that's actually a viable option, but I think it'd be kind of fun. But yeah, I'm sick, so I'm super stuffed. My face is all puffy. I look as good as I feel. But we're gonna later in today's stream, I want to give it a little bit of time just because it's at kind of an odd hour. But a little bit later, we're gonna pull the trigger. We're gonna bite the bullet, and hopefully don't get in trouble. But we're gonna watch some AC Dallas games. Probably just one. I think we'll do one game at a time. But you know, Dan had suggested that we watch. Dude, Randy, what's up, dude? I'd be down. I like to eat. Good. But we're trying something different. As you guys remember, we are no longer streaming paintball content on Thursdays at 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. We are no longer doing that. So instead, we're going to stream during the day on this channel, and we're going to do a mixture of video games and paintball. It's not gonna ever be just one. It's not gonna ever be well, I should say it's not gonna ever just be video games, excuse me. I plan to always talk about paintball when I play, because like, especially with a game like WoW, there's really not much to do. Like, this is gonna require a bit of my attention, which is the reason that I wanted to push back the like analysis of the AC Dallas games, or Diesel, I keep saying Dallas, AC Diesel games. But like, my plan is to just have these in the background while I read chat, and just, or like video games in the background while I read chat and do whatever. So whatsoever. Everybody here? Not everybody's here. I need to figure out what it is that we're doing. Until after work, I firmly believe I can get to 79, 70 before Friday. That's insane. I'm a gamer too. I watch you on Twitch. Oh, that's awesome. What's your Twitch name, Randy? That game you play, Escape from Something, is pretty hardcore. Oh, Escape from Tarkov. That's right. I think I remember when you were there watching that. I stream ranked on Vanguard and some Warzone. Nice, nice. Okay. I can't stand Call of Duty anymore, man. It's just too not it for me. I don't know. I'm excited for Modern Warfare 2 though. The campaign of Modern Warfare was insane. It was so good. We ready? Ready? Too many cheaters. Yeah, so originally I played a lot of Warzone when it first came out. I actually played a lot of Blackout, which was amazing. Like, Blackout was so good. But I stopped playing because there started to become a lot of cheaters during Blackout. Oh, this is going to be a massive pull. Holy. Keep that man alive. There we go. Do I decurse that? I don't think I decursed that. Woo! The damage. Sorry, I'm not like fully paying attention. I don't know who I should be killing. I'm not like fully paying attention. I didn't actually do the trash yesterday when I cleared this raid, but I played a lot. Like, all I was saying was like I played a ton of Wrath, or oh my gosh, a ton of Warzone, and then yeah, when cheaters started to come in, and also the thing I didn't like about Warzone is that you had to keep up with the meta of the guns, and if you didn't play a lot, then you were not gonna have those guns, and I wasn't willing to like grind for it, so I don't know. Wow, I actually had to pop cooldowns there. It was not great. All right, Allosaur, you lead. You lead the way, buddy. Where are we going? Are you playing Cup? No, I'm not playing Cup this year. No, my most recent video is me announcing that I retired. So if anything, I'll coach. I was trying to coach. I'm trying to coach. Well, I'd asked about if anybody wanted me to coach them. One particular team I'd asked, and I didn't hear anything back. So I don't think I'm coaching. Ignore portal. Okay, sounds good. I should probably just not DPS at all. Yeah, apparently you guys might be seeing on this channel pretty soon. You might be seeing me play some Escape from Tarkov with Dan from Tampa Bay Damage. Or Ready or Not. That's the other one that he's interested in trying. So we'll see, but I'm pretty excited. That'll be a good content. Fun streams. My damage is like really, really bad. Just want to pull the trash. Don't pull the boss. Oh wait, we're killing two dragons, that's right, not just one. Did I not give my... Did he die? What is happening? Where did... I don't know who I should be killing here. It's not obvious to me. I guess I can just use this unit frame to figure out how much health they have. Not used to my decurse button. I need to get used to that. If you guys have never played WoW, this is literally the best expansion ever to exist ever. No questions about it. So good. It's so much fun. I guess I'll just try to pump my stats here. Don't actually do a lot of damage, but just make it look like I am. Oh no, I accidentally popped mirror images. That was a mistake. And also, why are they not shooting? They're not attacking anything. Whatever. It's just one Drake. It's not hard. Which version of WoW is this? This is Wrath of the Lich King Classic. So, pretty good. Are we ignoring this portal too? So this one we take. I don't know the mechanics based on the boss's name. I know the mechanics just period. I guess we have to take that one. But yeah, Wrath of the Lich King Classic. I played this game every day throughout high school. Since like junior year, I think. No, when did it come out? It came out 2008. So it would have been like sophomore year of high school. And one of my good buddies that oh shoot. One of my good buddies that I played with, he and I have been very close friends ever since, but we just never really had a game that we both like to play because he was like a big Call of Duty guy for a while, but then he just got really busy with real life. Like he's a detective now, and so he's like too busy. But he and I always said, especially after Cataclysm came out, because we were just like, it was so boring. Cataclysm was super boring, but when it came out, we always said like, man, dude, if they ever like, let's try to find private servers of Wrath of the Lich King or whatever, because those were just the best days ever of World of Warcraft. And then we always said if they ever made like, you know, classic servers, once the vanilla came back out, and they did that in like what, 2019. We always said, dude, if they do Wrath, you and I are getting back into World of Warcraft, because I don't really care for like the normal retail version of Wrath. I don't think it's very fun. I mean, it's okay. I shouldn't say I don't care for it. It's fine. It's just not my favorite. But he and I always said, he said specifically, if they ever make Wrath Classic, I am getting back into World of Warcraft. And sure enough, he did, despite his to his wife's like dismay. He is back into it now, which is awesome. So Anyway, that's pretty sweet. Okay, my DPS these fights is really bad. The Warlock's is insane. I'm actually gonna focus magic to this Warlock. Need mana. We're gonna win cup would be lit. Oh, we're gonna try to win cup, that'd be lit. What division are you playing? That would be sick. Oh, J-Tunes, what's up, dude? I didn't even notice the name. I hate this new extension. It doesn't show me people's names as different colors. I don't know how many people don't know this mechanic or this fight. This is not a hard fight. D5 3-man? Oh, dude, you can do it. You can do it. Sick again, bro. You got to work on your immune system. Dude, you realize how long it's been, right? You realize, right? It's been a while. It's been a while since I've been sick, okay? I've been pretty healthy otherwise. Needs to pull. There you go. There you go. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Watch out for the tail. Get him out. Get to the corner. Get to the corner. Get to the corner. Get to the corner. He's gonna absolutely wreck. He needs to turn him. Yeah, this isn't good. Middle. I really can't be I can't afford to be killing these ads. I really need to be staying on the boss. Okay, there's the portal. We don't need it. Wish I could tell my images to shoot at this Drake. Oh, you know what? I don't have a gem. All I have is this mana pot, which isn't great. This is so easy. I don't know. We really could have done 2 Drake. Group them, please. Watch the tail. Drop aggro. Somebody pick it up, please. Do we have a hunter? We do not have a hunter. Please pick this up. Please pick this up. Please pick this up. Please pick this up. Thank you. That was the last whelp pack that we had to worry about. But I am almost doomed, and he's about to enrage. Am I clear? Am I clear? Nah, sad. Please, not the tail! Turn him! Turn him! Thank you. Okay, it's only when the flame... Okay, it's only when the flame comes. I keep thinking, like, dude, you gotta turn that guy better. Sorry, guys. I'll read chat in just a second. Wow, people's damage is sick. I don't even think I'm doing that bad of a job. I don't have very great uptime. Mostly because a lot of my damage has been pulled off. But I actually feel like I had pretty good uptime. And here's the soft and rage. Burn them down. Easy. So easy. Dragonhide bag. Oh, yes, dude. The neck. The freaking neck. Oh, I need that neck so bad. I wonder if the Warlock has it already. Is that it? No. Please don't. Three? How do I roll a three? Okay, get the rolls out. Get the bad rolls out. Bad rolls are out. Come on. That's fine. We can kill that guy and get that bag later. We need the neck. We need the neck, dude. Come on, baby. Satchel of Spoils, right? Everybody? 54. Okay, well, we still lost. Oh, well. Wow, 98. Get the good rolls out. Get the good rolls out. Check dice. Not the tunic. Don't care about that. Can't wear it. It's leather and he's gonna roll on it? That's odd. Sick, dude. I mean, may as well. Sick, high voltage. Good for you, dude. Nah, never mind. Yeah, because I don't know what would an enhancement? Would it be enhancement shaman? He's like the only one who really should get it. He's the only leather wearer in here. And in fact, I think he wears mail. Too bad we don't have a hunter. Circle of Arcane Streams. This is the one I want, dude. 48. 48. 48. 48, baby. Nobody. No! Come on! That's so dumb. I need more arcane power. Yeah, better not give it to a freaking healer. Rats, dude. Oh, we got another thing. We got another thing. 39! Come on! Come on, it's a low roll! Oh, man, if I get this, it'll be huge. Yes! Woo! Oh, shoot. Okay, I can sick. It's funny. People like... It's funny too because people like to not seem really excited like in the chat when they win something. But I promise you, people are really, really excited. Not a whole lot playing R6 right now. Okay, guys, let's catch up with chat here real quick. Is that tank ring under 3K yet? Jeez. Dude, let's go. Oh, Gloves of the Lost Vanquisher. Let's go, dude. Everybody who's not a WoW player is probably like, nerd. But you guys don't realize how big of an upgrade this is for me. This is huge. Huge. I'm really poor still. Let's go. Oh, I can't get the Valoris ones, duh. Gauntlets of the Lost Vanquisher? Wait. Gloves. Okay. It's just gloves. Gloves of the Lost Vanquisher. But still, really good. Oh, baby! Really, if I got the neck, if I got that neck and the freaking gloves, dude, I would have been so happy. Holy crap. We gotta get some stuff on here, and then we gotta buy some arcane power. Our last CFOA 3-man is this weekend. If get first, we win the season. Nice. Let's go, dude. Like a month or two. I get sick like once every 2 years. Yeah, but that's weird, dude. You're weird. That's really weird. Did you see here that NXL already has over $250,000 in registration fees for... No. Wow, really? This is gambling. Shout outs to that DK coming over to taunt Sarth off me instead of picking up ads. Yeah, for real. Huge upgrade. Wow. Let's go. We're almost hit cap too. Get a red gem here real quick. Any JCs on? Gonna do VOA 10 as well, I guess, real quick. INV. Let's see. Spell power. Oh, that's not gonna be. that's not gonna work. Spell power. Can I find it? Consumables. It's not gonna be under item enhancements. It's gonna be under gems. It's red. Oh shoot! Gems, red. Search. I don't remember what this one's called. Is it 12? 12 spell power is expensive. Guys, we don't hardly have that money. It's got to be it though. Let's find out. Crimson Spinal. That's TBC. $14, huh? Teardrop Crimson. Let's try this specific name. Teardrop Crimson. 50 gold. Can we do the other one? Kaylee's Rose. Nope, nobody's got that, or maybe it's only for jewel crafters. Nope. Okay, so that is that one. Runed Crimson Spinal. 12 spell power. Wait, what's the difference? Teardrop Crimson Spinal. Are these all just the same? Okay. Going broke again. How do you refresh rate? How do you refresh chat or clear chat? I don't know if you can. Oops. Wait, how does he make 19 spell power? Oh, that was a mistake. How does he make 19 spell power? What's this? Rune Scarlet. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Did I get bamboozled? Did I just spend money I didn't need to? What's it called again? Rune Scarlet Ruby. Oh. Okay, well. That's why. That's expensive. Maybe... kind of upset that I bought that. Maybe we sell it. Maybe we just list it to try and get our money back. That sucked. Wow, that sucked. Okay, well, we'll sell it. Wait. Dude, I got the 2 set piece bonus, though. That is huge. That is huge! What time is it? 2:38 or 2:30? Okay, so in about an hour, a little bit more, a little bit less, we'll do whatchamacallit? We'll do AC diesel matches. Gotta get some regents. I hate that word, by the way. Oh, this is not... I don't... Oh, no! Oh, no. Okay. I didn't think I could get out. Where's the Regents vendor? I do not remember. It's not here. Maybe it's probably not alchemy. I think it's over here, actually. Right around the corner. No, that's cloth. There, essential components. This guy. I need a lot more arcane power. Or powder. I keep saying power. Can do, what, 40? Sure, that's fine. Teleportation, portal. Hold on, I'm gonna open the window real quick. I'm actually realizing now that that upgrade is huge when it comes to saving on Emblems of Heroism. Because now I'm almost 60. Actually, I think at 40 I can get a neck. I can get that neck. So that's a huge, huge upgrade. Every piece, PvP piece is off spec as far as I'm concerned. I assume that just means no one has like priority. Because nobody can really claim that, well, PvP is my main spec. You can't really claim that. We good to zone in? I assume so. I'm just gonna zone in anyway. Gonna zone in anyway. Hopefully this will go just as quickly. Oh, oops, that was a mistake. Do we have that? Oh, we have that warlock again? Dude, that guy hit hard. Now what I hope is that we don't get the freaking... We don't get the gloves again. Because that would be sad. That would be really sad. Can I get a summon? Oh, sad. Did you not? Okay, we got a keyboard turner here. Woo! Watch out. Keyboard turners make me laugh, dude. This guy is getting my thing. No questions asked. Ooh, that's a great back. So this is the one I'm probably gonna have to buy. Even though I don't want the hit. I don't need the hit. Oh, he had the gloves. Oh, okay. That's why I didn't roll on him. Which is better. Was mine better? Why can't I inspect anymore? Like my inspect thing is busted. And I'm having a memory all of a sudden where when I was little, I used to like pop cooldowns just to try and look good for my like try to make my DPS look good in this first trash. Because I didn't want to be like, because people back then, dude, it's not the case anymore because most of the people who play this game are kind of old, like me, and we don't care anymore. We're just here to have fun. But like, you know, back then it was a big dick measuring contest. You know, if you were like, I remember people getting kicked for not pulling hardly any DPS in these fights. It was pretty funny. But again, like, I don't know how these people must just be super geared or something. Because like my rotation can't get any more optimized. I don't do anything. Like I just press Arcane Blast 4 times until I have to Arcane Missiles and that's it. That's all I do. When I pop cooldowns, I actually do a decent amount of damage. But holy, that guy is like leaps and bounds higher. What? Why was he able to loot that? What's the loot on? Master looter? That's weird. All right, we good? It's a pretty easy boss. In fact, it's probably the easiest boss. We're good. Pull. Oh, how fast can we kill this guy, I wonder? Hey, we're third on the DPS. Let's go. Oh, we're getting past. Getting past. What's that about? Said and done. I have nothing else that I can like increase my damage with. Oh, sad. Need to get away. But I can't. I gotta keep the DPS up. Dude, that one stomp really hurt me. Get him. Get him before he stops. Sick. Let's see what the loot is. Priest. Wow. Oh, that's funny. Wow. And then just like that. Just like that. Stonekeeper shards. We got a decent amount. Not very many. So let's go see... Port? Question mark? I just ported. This guy's gonna get stuck there if he doesn't take it. Okay, he's in Dalaran. We're good. We're good. So this one. Oh, it's only 25? Oh, that's not bad at all. I thought for some reason it was way more than that. Is there any other except mana per 5? Harmful spells have a chance to increase your spell power by... That's a really... Sundial. That's a good one. That's pretty good. Valor Medal of the First War. Not for me. Plush Sash of... So, okay. Why is that better? Has hit rating. So does mine, but mine has more. I have more spell power. I just don't have haste. Socket bonus gives hit. Still not as good. I mean, I could put hit in it and it'd have more. It'd have one more intellect. I think mine's better. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. I don't care to buy Savage Gladiator stuff. So yeah, I'm pretty much... What's this one? Valor? Valor Vendor? How many Valor points do I have? Only 20. Almost 20. Band of Channeled Magic. That's what I want. Platinum Mesh Cloak. No. Disguise. Oh, this is what he had. Okay. Yeah. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Well, when I get 25, that's probably what I'll grab. Oh, wait. No, I should get the bracers. That's what I should do. Should get the bracers. Oh, just kidding. Should get the boots. I forgot. Oh, just kidding. I should get the shoulders. Jeez, there's so much stuff here. I don't remember how to get Emblems of Valor quickly. It feels like it's going to take forever. Oh, well. I think we buy the neck. I think we buy the neck. Yeah. Feels like a good purchase. What time is it? Almost 3? Getting there. Let's go, dude. So what do I need? I need shoulders, bat, and a back really bad. Oof, I came here too early, lol. I'm not sticking around watching WoW. Yeah, you did. I'll be back later. Sounds good, Evan. Yep. Well, paintball stuff will be in like about an hour. A little less than an hour. So go get a snack or something and be back. Let's see. I still need that red socket. Don't have any money. All right. Maybe we can do something here real quick. There's actually some raw footage I wanted to watch here really quick. Let's do that. Just for a sec. I wanted to watch this match.
Welcome to the Soul Photography YouTube channel. This week we've got a match that I couldn't wait to go back and edit through. I captured some really cool moments in here, and there's also one moment that's pretty much the definition of just putting somebody into the ground. What makes that clip even better is it's pretty much retaliation for what Ruthless did to Distortion in the previous point, so it was a great sequence of events that I was lucky enough to capture on film. With that being said, this video features Chicago Distortion taking on Ruthless Factory in the D1 Academy. Before we get into anything else, please hit that like button down below.
I'll pull it back up once he's done talking about this. Oh, by the way, as well, be sure to go like the video. Every time we watch a video on stream, we like it. Where is it? There it is.
Right now, and that lasts until Sunday night. So if you're interested in picking up a dry fit, I wouldn't wait any longer. Also, just a heads up, I'm testing out a small change for this video. I removed the layout breakdown. It seems like most people skip the layout breakdown after the first 2 videos they do from an event, so let me know if you hate this change or if you'd rather keep it in there or if it really just doesn't bother you at all. Alright, now let's talk about the 2 teams playing in today's match. First up, let's talk about Chicago Distortion.
Where are these people?
A few years back, Jeremy Somm sold the TMG Outlaw Pro spot without telling anyone on a team. This left a lot of the team clueless on what the next move was. So 6 players decided to try and build a new team around the core that was from TMG. After picking up some local hitters to fill out their roster and getting the blessing from the OG Distortion crew, Chicago Distortion was born again. At the first event of the year in Florida, the team walked away with an impressive 3rd place, but struggled to place any higher the next 3 events. Here at this event in Chicago, Distortion was 2-0-1 with wins against Newbies and Jesters, and a tie to the Killers. Next up, we've got Ruthless Factory from St. Louis, a team whose first NXL event ever was actually this one. Consisting of mainly D4 players, the team also had Trevor Regan, a former Pro Aftershock player, and Gunther Stump, who had a short stint with the Ironmen. Heading into their 3rd prelim match, Ruthless was sitting at 0-2 with a loss to Killers and Newbies. For this week's player spotlight, we'll be talking about Michael Joseph Unger, a 32-year-old machine shop worker from Wisconsin who's been in the game for about 20 years now. According to Unger, he was addicted to drugs when he was younger and was sleeping under a bridge due to homelessness 8 years ago. He said that thanks to the sport of paintball and the people in it, he was able to overcome his addiction, and he even recently bought his first house. Now he loves playing a game of Warzone and celebrating his favorite holiday, Halloween. Unger is described as the backbone of the team, always there to support from the backline or close at a point after all the chaos. Much like paintball, and his community was there to help support him through his addiction. I think I can say on behalf of everyone watching this, congrats on your first house, Unger. I hope he can be an example for those out there
I need to get rid of some
struggling
quests.
through the same hardships. Before we get into the match, I wanted to remind you to subscribe to the channel if you're not already.
Did I not do those? Oh.
Also, consider becoming a member of the YouTube channel if you want to support what I do here. $2.99 a month gets you early access to videos like this one, which came out 3 days early.
One thing I would say to Solus is like, you gotta cut.
Now let's get into the match.
I would just say you gotta cut this down, man. It can't be 3 minutes long. I feel like I remember when we talked about it and I gave him like, in hindsight, I think I kind of gave him bad advice, but I essentially told him like, hey, I think it'd be really cool if you did a rundown of each team, like before the match or something, just because, you know, we don't know. Some people don't know the teams and some people are coming in and out of the semi-pro division and stuff like that. And I just thought it'd be kind of interesting, and I think it can be interesting. It's just if you're doing multiple matches for the same team, you don't need to do a highlight. Ah, my shoulder. And it ends up just being the content that people skip anyway, you know, as bad as that sounds. Like, it is what it is. I'm not going to have enough space for this. Yeah, quest log is full. Let me get rid of this for now. And one more. Are any more? There are more. Holy. We'll watch this in just a second. I don't really want to get rid of these quests, but oh well. Yeah, we can get rid of that one. And I think we can get rid of the other one. Is there more? There's more. Dude, there's so many quests here. Holy. Let me just pick this up and then we'll watch this. Ah, my shoulder.
Interesting. Reading.
Wow. Okay. I wonder what made them decide to go play semi-pro. I mean, I know he just said that they had 2 like former pros, but I mean, good for them. Good for them. This guy's gonna get shot in the back here in just a second. Somebody on the Dorito side. He's in that Dorito 3 right here. Maybe it's just the Dorito 2. If he's in 50 snake, you probably got to stand up. Trying to get a bounce on him. Wish he'd pan over to somebody else. This guy's in such a bad position. You kind of have to like make more use of your body, I feel like. Nobody's watching the wire on these guys. Oh, my shoulder. Been really bothering me lately. Holy. That guy didn't flinch even a little bit. Wow. Get him out. Get him out. Get him out. Get him out. There you go. That guy deserved that. He deserved that and more. That was close. I wonder what Obama means in this case. Oh, he got nicked. You heard the shot. Oh, put your gun up. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. It should not have been that close. That was a really close point. So slow. Oh my gosh. How are you making it alive? Dude. Not only did he take forever to get to his bunker, he didn't even shoot out of his bunker one time, and then he got killed. This guy's trying to do too much. I know you're a former Iron Man, but chill, man. I don't mean to be rude, but this guy does not look like he should be in semi-pro. Like, his mechanics are not good. His athleticism is lacking. Especially on his left side. You can tell that he's right-handed, because when he goes to shoot, he's like... He actually kind of does it with both sides, but he puts his gun in the center of his mass, like in the center mass, as opposed to turning really strong. His left side looks a little better there, but... Dude, if he's on his leg, he's gone. It is on his leg. Got him. Let's go. This guy just needs to figure out... See, like, what is going on here? Yeah, that's not a guy who should be playing semi-pro. Ooh. The one thing that I have to be careful about, guys, is... Oh my gosh, dude. Relax. That guy's an asshole. That guy, like... No reason to do that. No reason whatsoever to do that. And the thing that's really frustrating is there's no penalty there. Like, because obviously he didn't, you know, I don't know. He didn't overshoot him. He totally overshot him, but like he didn't overshoot him by the rules. But it's such a, like, it's one thing to overshoot somebody all over, but it's another to overshoot them in the head specifically. I feel like that's really, really bad. Especially because what's really funny, and this happens so many times, but what's really funny is the only reason these distortion players, like that guy in particular, is like shooting the other guy on the ground is because they gave them a rough first point. They gave him a point that was a lot closer than they should have. And it's like his ego is hurt, and so he has to like retaliate on this guy. And it's like, dude, just relax. Like, sorry you had a bad first point, but that was on you. Like, distortion should be destroying these guys. Distortion should be destroying Ruthless. But just because they're not doesn't mean that all of a sudden these guys need to start like putting him in the ground in like a very malicious way. It's like, just be better. Like, you are sucking. They're not playing better. You are sucking. That's what's happening. Yeah, man. It's so funny when you see teams do that, and they do it a lot in semi-pro. When teams do that, when they like don't think you should be in that division or have no respect for you in that division, and you're the underdog in the situation. You're not expecting to win, but they'll still like try to put you in the ground to like not let you get. It's just funny. It's like, dude, you don't have to do that. You're still gonna beat us. Like, anyway, I don't know. Good move. Okay, a little faster, a little better. Oof, almost got his head blown off. That guy is playing with fire right now. This must be the old school player. He looks like it. Yeah, everything about his form. Is this the guy? Let's find out. Everything about his form tells me he's like the old school player.
Way with an impressive third place. But
where's Regan? I don't see Regan anywhere here. Oh, he's not on this team. He's on the other team. Where's the other team?
struggled to place any higher the next 3 events.
There it is. Yeah, Trevor Regan. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's so funny. You can just tell when somebody only played old school paintball because everything about their form tells you. Even their tendencies. Like the fact that you would keep your head check, like you'd keep your head check and put your gun way down this way is hilarious to me. Wasn't there a head hunting penalty at one point for that reason? I don't know, actually. That's a good question. I wouldn't be surprised. But like, you can just tell the way he's stanced on his knees and the way that he shoots his gun is just totally like, yeah, you played old school. And the fact that he prefers a strapped pod pack. No, I mean, I sound like I'm hating on the guy. I'm sure he's a good player. It's just really funny. Like people are really old school players get really stuck in their ways. And because I used to be an old school player, not to the level that he was, but I played a lot back in the day. But it's just funny that like old school players are so stuck in their ways that it's very obvious to see when that's the case instead of just like adapting and trying to improve. Again, he might actually be a really good player. Who knows? Oh man, Scump's jersey being a different color would really throw me off. He did not. And you could find that out if you just had checked. Especially on the left hand. When you watch him hold his left hand, it's very obvious. Scump is gone, dude. Once he's gone, their chances of winning go way down. Sorry, I know it's gone. Just have to prevent myself from disconnecting. like that especially. It's like all the way out that way, dude. This is not 2005, buddy. Wow, good for them. Yeah, dude. The people who used to snap shoot, that used to do this, these are my favorite people. I know I used to team with a guy who does this. They go like this. They're like, that's how they snap shoot. Yeah, I could demo it. The people who snap shoot like this, they're like, sorry, I gotta get my cable out of the way. They're like, it's like, it's like, my guy, what is that doing for you? What's funny is that it's very apparent that that was born out of a desire to look cool and not a desire to actually be mechanically like sound and solid, because there are so many things wrong with that if you just analyzed it from a like critical lens, you would be able to figure it out. It's like, one, you don't have any like target acquisition, you don't have any ability to like maintain an accurate shot on somebody, because every single time you're swinging your gun way out. But not only that, but you're generally you're not even like working your core, because you're not coming out. You're just like, your head is still outside of the bunker normally, or you're not coming in all the way like you should. It's just so funny when you see people snap shoot like that. You know, like, oh, this guy used to play back in the day, dude. There it is again. That's not as bad. Okay, I should chill. That's not as bad. That's the last time Trevor was pro, was it? Just a flick of the wrist. Yeah, I wonder what the logic, or what's the logic with this team. Not that I have any issues, by the way. I don't have any issues with these guys playing semi-pro. Obviously, we did something very similar. I don't have any issues with that. But it just seems like these guys would have, and you know, I could have said the same thing about our team, which there was more to it than just us wanting to like be semi-pro, but which that wasn't even really the case. But it just makes me like, these guys, like this guy looks like he could play a really solid D3. There's some players that look like they're really solid D4. It's just like, why not just go play? They could have played D3, probably even D2, or excuse me, D4 with Scump on the team, because you can have one D2 player on a D4 squad. I didn't see what the ranking of anybody else was, but if all of your team is D4 and you have one D2 player, you're good. Otherwise, you can have two D3 players on a D4 squad. So like, they could have absolutely smacked people in D4. I mean, maybe they already have. I have no idea what Ruthless's like track record is at all, but I played him at Blast Camp's tournament series this summer, and I don't know how Trevor was even pro. I played a lot of these guys. They can't even win a local D4 tournament. Yeah, see that, it's just odd to me. It's just odd. We have a guy on the team whose last serious event was an 09. He never changes every time he comes out. Tall T and all. Dude, I love it. And those people when they run, I don't know if you've seen it. I can't do it because the camera. But those people when they run, they go like this. They're like, it's like, that's an exaggeration, but they're always like this. And then they're like, they do a lot of head checks with their guns down like this, and then they'll run like that, dude. I'm sorry, I gotta be careful, because like, I could talk so much crap about paintball players all day and just create so many enemies. They're about to rank out of local tournaments and have to retire for 3 years. Jeez. Or they could just, you know, play and get beat up, you know what I mean? Again, I think it's fine. It's just, it's one of those things where it's like, guys, like, why not try to get... I mean, I don't know anything about Ruthless, so I'm not saying this specifically about them. But anytime you get teams like this, it's like, you guys aren't really after like the win. You guys aren't like putting in the work to win. You're probably only playing points. You're not spending any amount of time running drills. Dude, there it is. There it is. What is that? See, that is the epitome of something that people do because they think it looks cool. That is literally there is no reason to do that. Does anybody remember Mank Stars? I don't even know if I'm saying that right. I don't remember it. Is that a person or a thing? Game clock. Game clock, guys. Game clock. Hey, game clock. 20 seconds. Game clock. Game clock. Game clock. Game clock. Ooh, don't get a dirty hang. That wouldn't be good. They said they were going to blow us out, but they're not. Wait, who said that? If Distortion said that they were going to blow them out and they won by like 2 or 3 points, who cares? You still lost. If Ruthless said that, that was stupid. They should not have said that. Oh, this is gonna go so bad for them. Oh boy. I don't actually find that to be that respectable. I know that, like, you know, when teams play out the last like however many points, it's like even if you know you're gonna lose, it's that much is respectable. And obviously there's nothing they can do to try and win a point. But when there's not enough time to score a point and you are losing and there's no way for you to win, and all you do is you try to run the other team down as a way to like give it back to them one more time, even when you're about to lose, I think is really funny. Again, like maybe there's not really an alternative in that situation, but it's just, I just find that super funny. All right, enough making fun of paintball players. Let's we're actually at 3:30 right now. I think we started a little early. I think we might need that much time. So let's look at some diesel games here. Don't mind me. I'm actually gonna just log out for now. Did they make it to Sunday? I don't remember. We need to go watch the old HK edits and critique them. Dude, that's a great idea. Oh yeah. The thing is, like, making fun of people back then is like kind of pointless because nobody plays like that anymore. I mean, I guess it would be fun to just kind of look back at the different mannerisms that people had and like just lol, I guess. But okay, I gotta find X Factor Impact, Dynasty LVL. I don't know if we're too far into the tournament. Diesel Red Legion. Okay, this will be a good one. This will be a good one, baby. Okay, let me pull it up. All right. My stream deck's not working, otherwise I'd just use that. Oh, don't mind me. Don't mind me. You didn't see anything. Okay, we're gonna watch AC Diesel versus Russian Legion. We're gonna watch this whole series and see what we can learn from it. I'm very curious. So let me turn this on. I'm very curious. I did not watch this tournament at all. Not even a little. I don't know what was going on that weekend, but it was a pretty busy weekend for me. So yes, I have not seen any of these games. If you guys have other games or other series you want me to watch, let me know. I'm watching this out of a request for, like I said, a request from Dan and some other people on the stream last time. So I'm curious to see how this goes. I wish Russians would change their jersey. I think that's really cool, but I'd love to see different takes on it. Okay. Double stack on the can on Dorito's side to move up the middle. That's a great move. Move definitely exists. Super solid. Russian Legion loses 1. And now we have a 5-on-4 with them holding the snake. So when we did this layout, oh, it looks like they also have a double can set up, but on the snake side, and are struggling to break out of it. That is a crazy move. And the fact that he made it out of there, if he did, is pretty insane. I'm not sure he did. Yeah, there we go. So Red Legion losing 2 now. It should be, unless there's no one in the corner, it should be a 5 versus 3. Yeah, there is somebody in the corner. So he gets up. I gotta move my cursor. Gets up. Not to the 50 all the way. But I think once he puts it together where this guy is in the Aztec, he probably will. I don't know if that move is a good idea. I don't know if the home to the Dorito one is a good idea. Just because you're probably going to get that cross shot on the can anyway, on the Dorito side, and all you're doing is running in front of that guy. I mean, arguably, you could be running underneath the paint that's coming his way, and that might be a good way to dodge that. Ooh, losing one out the middle. So it should be a 4v3, unless Russians lost to somebody else. This is Diesel versus Red Legion. Can you see that? You can see that. Okay. And one thing that we pointed out that we talked about last time is these channels are huge. It's very, very, very difficult to get out of this position that Smotrov is in. If that's Smotrov, that he's in when you've got at least one person in any of these bunkers right here. Either the Dorito, really up to the can. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These 5 bunkers can hold this cross shot pretty well, and I even think this wedge can see you, just not as big of a gap. So. That's not Smotrov. Yes, it is. That is Smotrov. Okay. Smotrov is hard stuck right now, but I really think that the issue right here is he needs to get to the 50. I don't know what the reason is they're not in the 50 yet. Like, he doesn't need to pinch him out from this position. As long as they keep him in that god, nobody can run him down when he's in the 50. So I don't see a reason why he's not there already. Like, he could already be in their Dorito 2, killing the guy in the can. There's literally no reason for him to be here. So it's 2-on-4 from what it sounds like now. So Diesel had 4 players this whole time. Again, there's no reason for you to stop here. The only reason you would stop here is because you don't have any confidence or knowledge that anybody's watching that god guy from moving. But he should know, given how much paint is getting shot, and if he looks to his left, he'll see this guy in the middle's the one who's blasting him. So like the point... The speed at which it takes them to close this point is entirely on this Dorito guy, or this snake guy, as far as we can see. There might be somebody on the Doritos that could do it as well, but like this guy, the reason I say it's in his court is because there's nobody stopping him from moving up the snake. Nobody can see him when he does that. Unless he gets some like random crappy drop shot, there's just nothing. So I'm not sure what that was about. Was that Challenger? It's Roberts? Roberts who? I don't know who Roberts is. I think a bit of a mistake. It might have been that he didn't know exactly where the bodies were, and that's totally possible. But to me, kind of no excuse for that. So we'll see how Russians answer back. I would imagine that in the Russians' pit, they're going to take a more aggressive breakout and probably not double stack, but we'll find out. Yeah, no double stacking. More of an aggressive breakout up the middle. 2 people up the middle and the guy into the snake right away. That was a very easy snake move from what it looked like. So, wow, foregoing even the Doritos right now for 2 people in that tower. That's crazy. Diesel does not have anybody in the Doritos either, so it might actually work out for them. Diesel has more in the back line than... Excuse me, Diesel has more in the back line than Russians do. By the way, if you want to know who I think has the best form in paintball, Smotrov. Smotrov has the best form in professional paintball. That guy looks good when he plays, dude. Every single position this man is in, he looks good, and he is a killer. Smotrov is insane, so good. I wish I could play like Smotrov, dude. That guy is absolutely nutty in the snake, or just in any position, really. Ooh, getting chopped up in the middle. Trade out. So it should be 4v4 right now. Oh, 4v3 in favor of Red Legion. Now 4v2. He's going to kill this guy really easily. Oh my gosh. Also, that was unnecessary, Mark Johnson. One thing I don't like about Mark, I think Mark's a really good player. One thing I don't like is Mark is kind of an asshole. He just shoots at people to like be a dick, it feels like. And one thing I actually really respect about Russians is that they don't actually do that. They don't ever engage, or like, yeah, they just don't engage with that like overshooting maliciousness hardly ever. They're very respectable in my opinion as like competitors. And I just find people who like do the little extra when somebody's clearly shot, putting their hand up and they're just blasting them as they're slowly getting up, I think have no, like, I don't have any respect for them. Not that anybody needs my respect. Nobody cares, but anyway. Good job. Good job, Russians. That was a good point. I'm not rooting for anybody in particular. I want this to be a good game. I imagine it will be. I would like to see Diesel win because Diesel's had a kind of a rough couple seasons. They have, in my opinion, underperformed for a while. I feel like they're a team that should be placing top 4. I don't know consistently or not, but they should be playing. They should be playing up in the top 4 regularly. And Russians have kind of had a disappointing season and a half, I think. Haven't they been struggling to get in the top 4 as well? They've been placing outside of the top 4 in the last couple events. I could be wrong, but oh, we don't care about this one. Sorry, don't care about Houston Heat. I'm just kidding. Okay, next point. So Russians did have a pretty solid breakout. I think they found. I'll be curious. So it's 1-1. Russians won with a wide break. So sending somebody to the corner into the snake right away, and then having an aggressive push up the middle, and not going into the Doritos. So I wonder if Diesel's going to try to get into the Doritos and contain them. I assume that's what Diesel's going to do. They're going to try to get into the Doritos and possibly contain them in that sort of like double can, maybe 2 up the middle move, and just pinch them out that way. But if that's the case and Russians were to be aware of that, I think they might just try to match it. I'm not sure. So it looks to be a wide break from Diesel. Yep. So they go to the... So, okay. You've got... Okay, so they have the can guy. They forego this cross shot at the snake and try to have 2 guns shooting the Dorito side. These 2 right here. And then you do have 2 in the snake, which is good. And then they try to get this break off into the Doritos and then contain whatever's going on here. It might be just so they establish the containment before this guy risks his body to move up, which is probably the reason why he's shooting crossfield. I didn't get to see the Russians break, but it looks like they have somebody in the 50 wedge. So that's a really, really good response to that. Because, again, I don't know what's actually going on in the pits, but if we're kind of 2 for 2 so far in what we think, at least Diesel's going to do. And I would say I would analyze these points from the perspective of what the Russians are going to do to counter what Diesel's doing, because Diesel is probably the underdog in this situation. And so they're going to naturally be on their heels trying to figure out how to outplay the Russians, whereas the Russians are just going to kind of force their will onto people. It's generally like how it goes. In a game like Dynasty versus Russian Legion, I would say Dynasty's the one that's usually in control of that, and that Russians have to play around that. Even though the Russians are also very good at like regaining control of the series. So in this case, it seems like they assumed that they were going to break out to the Doritos, and then in response to that, they were going to try to send to somebody to the 50 and either contain them or get a quick kill if this guy decided to take this break. Because this would have gone disastrously for Diesel if they knew, or if they thought that they were going to try and keep this Dorito zone out, like that they were just not going to send anybody in the Doritos. If that was the case and this guy decided to play heads up shooting at the can, he could have died very easily by trying to take that bite, thinking he was safe. So fortunately for them, he didn't do that. It looks to be that the only way to really kill this guy or break him out is by going up the middle here to this wedge on the snake side. That's going to be at least the safest way to do that. The crappy part is that Mark Johnson, I assume is who this is almost dedicated to shooting this cross shot. Otherwise, you run the risk of some kind of up the middle play, and that really slows down your snake side. He's switching a lot, which is good, because you don't want to stay on this cross shot. It's going to be really bad for you if you do. But unfortunately, Mark Johnson is kind of stuck holding that back can position because he's not safe to move for this threat right here. This guy in the 50 brick looking on the inside, and this guy is suffering the same cross shot, right? So that's the problem with this layout, is that you have a lot of these cross zones that are super deadly, and if you're unfortunate enough to be controlled by one guy in that same zone, then you're going to have a bad time. So that's why I said the only real response here is to send somebody to I said this wedge, but it's actually this wedge right here. This guy would have to probably break up this point by going up to this wedge and then trading out with him making this move, because if he did that, it would make this Dorito side an island, relieving at least a little bit of pressure. Unfortunately, if they don't do that quick enough, Russians are going to be in their face in the 50 Dorito here. But if he makes that play, then the Dorito becomes an island and they make a snake side push. But they have to do that before the Dorito guy gets to the 50, and they're not. So and the snake side is doing a good job. Snake side on the Russians is doing a good job of just holding them. I mean, obviously they're going to try and get in the snake here, which they do, but otherwise they're doing a good job of like really applying. This guy in the 50, this guy in this tower here on the snake is feeling the hurt the most. This guy is the first guy who's probably going to die unless Mark Johnson dies behind him, like trying to save his life or something. Okay, so now they get some positioning. They get some response positioning on the Doritos. which is perfect because this 50 guy was containing the snake, and they put that together, and now they push the Doritos, which is going to relieve pressure on the snake. So they get a trade. Ooh, but a penalty. That's not good. And now the rest of the point's over. It's just a matter of cleanup. That was a really, really good point to watch, because because what you really are looking for is to see that kind of tug and pull, or push and pull, whatever, on either side of the field, right? Generally speaking, you can draw a line, you know, to where one side is to the other, and kind of which side they're trying to push. And in this case, they were, you know, trying to contain them in the snake and letting the Dorito do their work. And then when the Dorito got positioned, they were going to start pushing the snake as well, which is hard to coordinate. I mean, I don't really know. I don't have any takes on how to like coordinate that. It's a lot of communication, but it's also a lot of just understanding the correct way to play a point, right? If you know where everybody is, if you know where your opponents are, which these guys are very good at figuring that out, and you know where you're at, you can usually pick together like, okay, it's this guy's job to get up the field because I can't do anything. I've got 2 people on me, or I'm the guy who needs to make this gunfight happen, and if I win it, then I can break open the point, so on and so forth. But yeah, we had one coming into Wrath, but we had stuff happen. We can't play. All right. Breakout, I don't know what that run and gun is, and decided to double stack the can, which I'm not sure. Double stack the can on the snake side. I think my assumption is probably that they're gonna try to sweet spot or bingo, whatever you want to say, this guy in the trying to make that Dorito move, because I think what they thought is if that guy tries to make that move again, we should be able to pick him up, and I think that's what this guy's trying to shoot for. And obviously there's this guy here as well, but he's probably going to move up to this 50 here in a second to hold the snake side. So there he goes. So he's going to look up the middle here. He's probably going to make his move here, and as soon as he makes his move here, he has a lot of options. So we'll see what he ends up doing. He might actually stay. It's much safer to stay back at that wedge than it is to get up to this little juice box. So Berdnikov moving out from the fifth, or from the back line over to the Dorito to help support that. I think Russians have 5 alive. And I think Diesel has 5 alive. We see 4 here. There's a guy in the can, the tower, the back center, and the Dorito. I think there's somebody alive on the snake. It might be 5 on 5. These are facts. What's up, dude? How are you? What's up? Yeah, that's 5 alive. Okay. They have pretty bad positioning on the snake. So if they're not careful, they're gonna get pinched. But I don't know if Russians have somebody alive in the snake corner or not. If they don't, then Diesel's fine. They don't have to worry about getting into the snake. But if they do have somebody in the snake corner, Diesel needs to kind of break open this middle setup. And that's the problem with this layout in particular, is if you don't break out wide enough before they get to the middle and hold you, it's going to be really hard. Really, really hard to break. Oh. Did he just get shot in the head? He's good. Oh no, he got hit. He got called. Is that BJ? Okay. Not terrible. I would say that this point is going to come down to this Dorito guy. Yeah, I would imagine that if this Dorito guy is gonna, or if anything's gonna happen this point, it's gonna be coming from the Dorito guy. The problem is, so this is why I was talking about like this tug and pull, or push and pull. I keep saying, I want to say tug of war, but this push and pull. So right now it might seem like they have really good positioning, because this Dorito guy is almost to the 50. The problem is that there are more Russian Legion players in the 50-ish area or the 40-ish area than there are Diesel players. Because if I were to draw a line from one side to the other of where the bodies are, we've got a guy in this Dorito and a guy over in this God. I don't believe there's anybody in the Snake yet, which means that their actual ground that they're holding is really far back. If I were to draw the line from that God all the way to this Dorito, that's pretty far back to like the corner of the Dorito side, which gives a lot of freedom. If Russians can get into this Snake, then the point is probably over, well before this Dorito guy can do anything. Because if I were to draw a line from the guy in the Snake to this guy over here in the juice box, that line is much farther up the field than what Diesel has right now. So in my opinion, the only hope that Diesel has to win this point is for either Russians to make a mistake and run into guns, or for this guy to go huge and pluck out like 2 people on this Snake side. Because if they can pluck this middle guy out and the can, so that's the first, that's a really, really key kill. If they can kill those guys out on the Snake side, it won't free these people to get into the Snake necessarily, but it will allow them to wrap on the Snake side to then be able to have more angles to shoot at the middle guy. Because right now, this guy, Mark Johnson, I think is who it is super stuck right now. And he's not been very comfortable to wrap on the Snake side. And maybe Russians only had 4 there. They might have only had 4. So now that the can guy's gone, if that is the case, which it looks like because this guy's wrapping pretty comfortably, this guy needs to get into the Snake right away and then get all the way down. Go, 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 go. He might not know, but you need to go. So this point is going to Diesel. I'm almost sure of it, because that 1 kill out of the Snake side can open the point up for them. And it's partly because, like I said, as long as the Dorito guy stays alive. Okay, good job. That was a really, really good point. So we said the only way these guys are going to win that point is if Russians make a mistake or the Dorito guy goes huge, and that going huge was him killing the Snake side can. That was a huge point for that, or huge play for them, which allowed, and fortunately they responded by getting up into the Snake and clearing out that side, because the only pressure, the only containment they had was from that can. So they had great positioning on the Doritos, they just needed better positioning in the Snake. Okay, I actually would really like to watch the Hurricanes matches. I didn't, but all right, let's watch this breakout. Man, I hate being sick. Sorry for the nasally voice. By the way, if you guys are watching the stream right now, please hit the like button. It does help me out a lot. This video will be up later. I should be up later today as its own standalone. As you guys remember, the streams are going to be they're going to be probably longer overall. They're probably going to be like 2.5, 3 hours. But we're going to play video games. We're going to talk about paintball while we play video games, and then we're going to do like dedicated segments of paintball. And then those are going to be chopped up into their own videos so that, you guys don't have to watch the streams if you don't want to. Obviously, there's a lot of people who are not interested in video games at all, and that's okay. So, not sure. I guess I didn't really say what I was expecting. I think that point resets the whole series, which it in this case does. It's as if it's 0-0. The only difference is going to be whoever's more gassed or not. Russians aren't ever going to get gassed, so at least not in this stage of the game. So I think it's 0-0. It looks to be that they take a very safe breakout. Getting into that Dorito seemed to be pretty safe. So they do a very standard breakout, but the can guy on the Snake dies. And they actually, so one thing that I said when I reviewed this layout was that teams were not going to send somebody to this can and the wedge. And in this case, I am very wrong. The Russians have absolutely done that, which makes this a very difficult thing to analyze. Like, as in, if you're on Diesel's side, it's really hard because in all accounts, this is not a great idea, right? Look at this positioning. They have 5 bodies alive. They have a guy in this wedge, a guy in the tower behind him, a guy in this juice box in the Doritos, and then 2 guys playing the can on the Snake side. So they're like trying to hard hold the Snake while they push the Doritos super aggressive. And really, this guy needs to get out wide to like stop the bleeding on the Snake. Because now, look at this double stack. Double stack in the tower and the can. I mean, the way you exploit this is you get somebody into the Snake. And right now, the only person that's looking that way that's probably shooting that is this guy in the tower, and then maybe this guy. I don't think he's shooting at Snake. So they could, if Diesel were to put that together quickly, they could get somebody in the snake, which would make their positioning on the snake side way, way worse. But they're trying to apply a ton of pressure up the middle, which is probably making them feel pretty uncomfortable. And the other thing that's hard to do is this guy lost his buddy. So he was right next to him, lost his teammate, and probably thinks they're down positionally because of it. But even though it's a 4v5 for Diesel, I actually think Diesel has a chance to break open this point if they can get this guy out to this god and into the snake, and this guy shifts over. If they spread those bodies like that, even though they've got two people in the middle, I think they could actually pull this point out. But we'll see. It's still anybody's game at this point. The point has not been decided, in my opinion. But I think Russians have kind of a glaring issue with their setup right now, but Diesel's not doing anything to, like, you know, improve their positioning. Matt the gym right. Holy crap, I just read chat. Matt the gym rat, what's up, buddy? Yeah, so stream schedule changed. We're streaming Tuesdays, Thursdays during the day and for longer, and playing video games at the same time. What's up, buddy? How are you? It's been a while. We need to play some games, man. I know you've been hard on the grind, but you need to relax and play some games. I'm just kidding. Matt the gym right. Okay. So I was not paying attention. It looks like they lost the Dorito player. I believe it's a 2v4, maybe 2v5 at this point. We actually have to go back and see what happened there. So I see that their tower guy gets killed. This move is really solid for them. I think he kills the snake guy, maybe the back center right here. Okay, kills the tower. So they've got a guy in the Dorito and a guy in the back center and a guy in the snake side can. So it's 3v5, if not 3v4. I don't think Diesel shot anybody yet. So yeah, it's a 5-on-3. Matty Marshall just said. So 5-on-3. I assume the Dorito guy's then in this corner over here. It's gonna be pretty hard to dig themselves out of this, and that guy just gets absolutely chopped up. Really, really good for Diesel. 3v4 now. Relieved some of the pressure that they were getting up the middle, but there's still a lot of people in the middle, and Mark cannot get out of this positioning at all. I know, man. I've been working and grinding out videos. Just posted one 30 minutes ago. Oh, nice. Okay, nicely, dude. Do you have? I'm so impressed at your grind, dude. All right, let's see. Improving their positioning in the Doritos. This is good. This is really good. I don't know why Russians don't have anybody in the snake, because Mark does not have a great shot into the snake. And in fact, if they can get somebody in this god, it would be pretty easy for them to. Oh, they do have somebody in the snake. Okay. I was going to say that's a big mistake if they don't have anybody there yet, which they do. So that's good. I would imagine that this point. So this is in this situation. This is what I would call like a ticking time bomb. Whoever wins this point is. So what has to happen is Diesel has to play the point around Berdnikov. Or Malloy, I guess we can call him. I believe that's who that is. They have to play the point fast enough such that they counteract what Malloy's about to do with them before he does it, because there's only so much time for Mark to be alive here, right? Before Berdnikov or Malloy just kills him. And so the only hope they have is whoever's on this Dorito side, if they're still alive. I don't know. Oh, did he die? I can't tell. Okay, Mark Johnson got pinched out already, so the point's over. Okay, so whatever Dorito side push they had just got completely halted. I was gonna say their best hope. Oh no, he's still there. Okay. Yeah, so their best hope was for them to blow open the Dorito side before Malloy just ended the point, because the point is in his hands at that point. However fast he can close out the game is however fast they'll win. But if Malloy for whatever reason were to take like a while and give Diesel plenty of time to respond on the Dorito side, that's the only way they lose that point. I do need a break. Maybe after Cup, I will take a weekend just a game. You should, dude. You should. Are you getting excited for Cup? How you guys think you'll do? I'm so curious. All right. I think we actually jumped perfect, just about. Again, I apologize for the voice. All right, let's see how this next point goes. Oh, so I guess what happened? Diesel did a very standard breakout, and Russian Legions gave the snake away in favor of pushing the middle really heavy. So it looks like he's gonna go to the god. No, he's gonna go to the corner, I think. It looks like he's going to the corner, and it looks like he's going up the middle. I don't know. Malloy is really hard to like find out what he's doing. I don't even know if that's Malloy. So let's see. Yeah, he goes up the middle. Oh, and he breaks out just... Okay, that was a good fake. So he's just trying to get out to this can as fast as possible to shoot this guy. Okay, so this... I would say this is a pretty standard breakout for Russians. They actually seem to not opt to go to the Doritos and instead give it to him. I'm not sure why, because they haven't been shooting the Dorito guy, but maybe Diesel has that shot dialed in. Now this... I'm not sure what this is. I'm not sure why it is that they keep sending a lot of bodies up the middle like this. I know it's working for them, so maybe that's the only reason, but like this is a really odd strategy to me that they keep doing this. It's like they're trying to suffocate them in the snake and giving up the Doritos to some extent. I mean, obviously this guy's holding the Doritos right now, but I think all that needs to happen for this point to break open is for Diesel to send a guy into this Dorito, or excuse me, into this brick. Because he has a lot of options from there. Obviously, he's going to have a hard time making it there because this guy's holding a crossfield shot. But, like, I don't know. I just feel like you're having 1 point of failure right now. If this guy gets put in... Oh, you know what? That's not true. You've got to double up. So, but these guys are not... So, notice this. I believe that's Malloy, actually, is holding this Dorito 1 from this cross shot. But this guy is not doing anything right now. He's just shooting this Dorito, this little juice box on the Dorito side, and nobody's there. Which is, you know, they've only got a minute to respond or to score a point to at least tie. So that might be the reason that they're just like willing to concede that side. So, okay, the Dorito 1 player dies. It's 5v4 in favor of, 5v3. That's probably the nail in the coffin for this series. It would take a lot of messing up for Russian Legion to lose this. There's the first mess up. 4v3 now. With poor... See, this is the thing. When you lose that one safety net on that Dorito side, this is what you're left with. And especially in the case where they don't break out of the can setup, you've got doubled up cans and then one guy looking crossfield. While this guy can essentially do most of what he wants. Oh, but then he dies. Oh, he traded. Who did he trade with? Oh my gosh, Diesel players walking off the field left and right. Sad. Sad point for Diesel. Let's figure out where that point went wrong. I wish we saw more of Diesel's perspective in this one, because it's kind of hard to tell. Very. We have some good energy going in. If you still want to help out and are free, we would love to have your knowledge on our side. They love them towers. They do. Yeah, dude, absolutely. Let's DM about it some more, and we'll talk about what that looks like. I'm not expecting any compensation at all, but I'd just be curious to know, like, if there's any, like... I would love to not have to get an Airbnb by myself, but obviously I understand if I have to, so on and so forth. But, like, if I'm going to help you guys, it'd be cool if I could, like, hang out. But we can talk about that later, so... Am I going to Cup? Yes, dude, I'm going to Cup. Absolutely. What kind of engineer? Let's see. That was a good match. Process engineer. I went to school for material science engineering. Oh, that's awesome. That's really cool. I actually didn't know that. I thought he was making a joke on the word engineer or energy. All right, let's see. I'm really curious because I think that Diesel could have won. I'm just curious to know, or at least tied that series. I'm just curious to know at what point that went wrong for them. I mean, there were several points, but like, there's only so many mistakes you can make. Okay, so it looks like they shoot somebody on the snake side. Going to say this for the 5th time. I have a pro pass with your name on it. Yes. No. So Tonlo, I want that pro pass. I want that pro pass. I don't know what I need to do to get it from you, but I absolutely want that pro pass. So yeah, dude, absolutely. So you can take some good footage and talk to people, etc. Yes, I'm so down. Absolutely. Not yelling. Okay. So they lose the guy on the snake. They're matched essentially on the snake side can. They've got superior positioning on the Doritos. So for now, I would say things are probably equal, because what Russians are trading in positioning, they're trading for pressure. So even though Russians don't have better positioning, they have a lot of pressure being applied right now because of how many guns. Look at this. The cross here, and a gun holding this. I'm actually not sure what shot that is. That seems to be like a bounce shot into this wedge. So this guy, this is not a good move. This is probably the move that got them dead, because he's obviously trying to go below the blind shot right here, because this blind shot's probably only hitting him, you know, hopper to like maybe his shoulders. And if you can go below that, you're good. And all you have to do is essentially snap at this guy to get him in. The issue is that is a huge risk. That is a huge risk to try and break open the point to get into the snake. If he dies here, which I actually don't remember if he did. If he dies here, the point's over in my opinion. Especially because it would be 5v3 at that point. If he gets in, then that's awesome. But I think you had probably a bit more time before you needed to make this move. I think he probably had at least 20 more seconds before he had to make this move. So he doesn't die. That's really good. Really, really important. Middle moves, or home guy moves up to the middle, which is huge. So they're alive in the Doritos. They're about to be alive in the snake with this guy trying to make this move. I've seen people making this move, so I know it's a thing. That is too big of a bite. Way too big of a bite. Way, way too big of a bite. So in my opinion, if he had stopped at the god and just chilled for a second, I think they would have had a better chance. But I think him dying there completely loses the point for them. If they didn't lose the snake out the break, and that guy tried to make the same move, and like let's say they doubled up the can on the snake side, and that guy tried to make that move and he dies, whatever, you take the risk. But like to take such a huge bite when all that, you know, he only gets him to flinch one time, but you have to earn that second bite, man. You can't make that move against somebody like the Russians. Like, you got to earn that. So to me, I think that's where they lost the point. Even if it was a 4v5, but they had, because right now they have somebody in the middle, they have somebody in the Doritos, which unfortunately Russians do too, but then they'll have somebody in the snake, which the Russians don't, if I'm not mistaken. And in fact, if everything had happened the same as it did, but they had somebody in the snake and this guy dies in the Doritos, well, now it's a 3v4 and they have a really good shot at winning this because their positioning is so bad on the snake. They're still doubled up on the snake side, right? So, like, to me, especially because as soon as you get into the snake, this guy's pressure that's being applied to the snake is completely negated. This guy can't do anything to the snake anymore because this guy can get up to the 50 before he even cares about him. And at that point, this guy's living behind his gun. He has to move unless he just wants to die to the snake 50. So, in my opinion, and then everything else after, like this guy dying in the middle is stupid, but everything else after doesn't really matter, in my opinion. But that was a huge mistake. Huge, 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 huge mistake. To me, that's what lost them the point. So, all right. I'll be there Wednesday. I should be there Wednesday as well. I actually got to buy my tickets like real soon. Yes, please get SVP in the pits, dude. Absolutely. I got to think about what I want to film. I don't know if I want to do like a show. I mean, because the thing is, I'm not like a sports broadcaster guy. I'm not going to go up to people and be like, hey, how did that series go? How do you think it went? Blah, 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 blah. I don't think that's that interesting. I would be much more interested in like longer form conversations, or at least more like, I don't know. I want to say intimate, but that sounds really weird. But like more personal conversations, which is really hard to have with people when they're in the pits, presumably about to play, right? Like that doesn't really work. So I'll have to think about what that'll look like. Not a problem. I want him to meet Vince from Let's Talk Paintball, dude. Absolutely. I think that would be awesome. Vince is a really good dude. Right, I was wondering that. Yes, talk to Vince and get in the booth sometime for casting, dude. I would love to get in the booth for casting. I think that would be so fun. Okay, I think that's probably it for today's stream. We're coming up on how much time have we been streaming for, actually? Almost 2 hours. A little bit shorter. I intend to start these streams a bit earlier, but I will get you in there for sure, dude. Dude, I would love to do the broadcast. I'd love to do the semi-pro broadcast. There was one thing I was gonna say. Oh, shoot. Shoot. I'm forgetting. Thursday, I guess we'll rattle off the things we normally do, and then we'll move on from there. Thursday, stream again sometime during the day. I don't have a set schedule yet, simply because I'm actually doing this during work hours, and I have to like gauge how much work I have to be able to figure out when I can stream. But it's generally after lunchtime, my time. Again, we'll be playing games and talking paintball, so don't be off put by me playing video games. I promise we're still going to be doing paintball content. Merch should be I'm not sure exactly where merch is as far as the process is concerned. I need to touch base with Daizana. I'll keep reminding people, not that anybody's asked me, but merch usually takes 3 to 4 weeks, in some cases 5 weeks for the turnaround time. So for those of you who ordered your merch 2 weeks ago or so, a week and a half ago, I don't know how, it was probably 2 weeks ago now, I promise it's being worked on, at least as far as I understand. So try to get an update for you guys there. Thanks again for everybody who's re-upped their membership. That's helped me a lot. I'm gonna get some more videos pumped out because of that, so I appreciate it. I'll be working with some more editors, which will be great. Trying to think of what else. There is another thing that I'm not remembering. Join the Discord, like and subscribe. You guys know the deal. But that's it. So thanks guys so much for watching. If you want to hang out some more, be sure to join the Discord server, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Peace.